how do you think LinkedIn is going to be reacting to this in the next few years? Because they kind of tolerated the whole scrapping thing for a while now, and they are tolerating it still. But we know that if they wanted to crack down on this and put like more firewalls and security there, they could. So, you know, it's kind of a big bet. I'm telling you this because I was in this market myself. In 2016, I was actually selling software and services, and we're doing scraping, we're doing things like that. And yeah, it's like the thing was always like, hey, like LinkedIn could change its algorithm next week, and or the security they have on their website, and basically we need to adapt our software and we need to like change our process. And so how do you kind of anticipate all this?
I mean, we have that problem sometimes as is. LinkedIn will make changes to a page and it will change the way that our, you know, that our scraper works, and we have to go in and make edits quite quickly. What can be quite frustrating is sometimes when they A/B test, so half of our customers have seen one version of a page that doesn't work and then the other half do, and we've had to find processes for that. If they eventually clamp down and find a way to stop it in total, I think we're a few years away from that. I also don't think LinkedIn are that. I think LinkedIn are actually probably quite happy to have people using that service, because I think it increases the usage of LinkedIn. So we had this in the early days of Instagram. I used to run a quite profitable Instagram automation business. That now you can't do that anymore. Instagram is so protective and you can't automate anymore. But in the early days, they were really happy because it just was more engagement, more users, more. It helped their stats to have all of these, you know, accounts running all the time. So, I mean, I guess we will cross that bridge when we come to it. There is some precedent that. There was a few years ago, there was a court case between LinkedIn and Linked Helper, which Linked Helper actually ended up winning because they said it's public domain information. Although it's against LinkedIn's terms of service, technically, it's not a nefarious thing to do. That data is there. We're just helping you extract it a little bit faster. So I don't foresee it being a huge problem, but if that changes, then we'll have to adapt with it, I suppose.
Yeah, it's you know, you can adapt, and at the end of the day, I remember Hunter.io, for example. I don't know if you know the company, but it's basically at the beginning they started as a LinkedIn kind of Chrome extension, and they got a cease and desist letter from LinkedIn, and which was kind of definitive for them, and they switched like entirely their business to email, you know, validation, email finding, and kind of like emailing services, and it's doing fine for them. I think it's growing well, and you know, so it's
yeah. I mean, again, it's another application of the software that you already have as well. I mean, we could always use this for another purpose. Obviously, I know that we have some plans to do more than LinkedIn in the coming years, but this is the kind of core business for now. I don't know whether I can discuss what comes next. Ardo hasn't told me, so I don't know if I can tell you everything, but we do have some plans to pivot away from just being LinkedIn focused. But for now, I mean, especially at the moment with the pandemic, LinkedIn is in a boom at the moment. I think I read that their daily average users has increased 30% in the last 6 months, which is a big jump when you have 720 million users. I mean, that alone, I think they've gained 100 million users in the last year. So, I mean, they were growing steadily since the Microsoft buyout, but the pandemic's really exploded it. It's the only place to network now. People are spending a lot more time at home in front of their screens. So it's a really good time to be involved in LinkedIn at the moment.